show you my latest creation. It's my new backdrop. It's gonna be in all my new videos, and I'm super excited to show you all the new content I have planned. There's gonna be so much. What was that? Now that I have the backdrop, I have the backdrop, I have the backdrop, I have... I am a YouTuber. Bonita cool, it's Joinen. I am glad to introduce you to my new backdrop. Now, I don't feel so ashamed to make videos because all I have is like some visual accuracy chart in the background on like a blank wall. Makes me look like I live in a jail cell. A jail cell that's very concerned with your eyesight. No, now I live in a meadow with lights, and I'm constantly laying on a rug. Does it look like I'm laying? Probably not. What about now? Anyway, I've been working on this for a little while now, and I am pleased to finally have it up. I've been wondering what I should do with my videos, and I've noticed that my content is kind of split into like 3 categories-ish. There seems to be entertainment, conversation, and what's the third one? Information? Like stuff where I learn you a thing or two. Going forward, expect to see pretty much equal portions of those 3 categories, which is really cool because now I actually know what to make videos about. So I think I have like a couple of clips or something about the creation process of this. I don't think it's anything special. Pretty much what I had to do was buy this rug, buy some lights, punch 150 holes in it twice because I did it once and I didn't like it, so I had to do it again. So 300 holes, which was a lot of work by the way. And then poke the holes through and pretty much mount it onto a stick at the top and get it all hanging behind me. And that makes it sound like a very simple process, which I guess it was, but to actually get it done, it took like weeks. So actually, I thought it would be a good time to talk about something I've been wanting to talk about, which is the YouTube journey. And at the moment, I'm at the very start of the YouTube journey. I've never been past the start of the YouTube journey. Does this look weird? You can't really see it. I've got a chair thing here that I'm leaning on. It just kind of looks like I'm trying to be like... Smoke weed every day. But really, I've never been past the start of the YouTube journey. I've never actually sat down and gone, all right, I'm gonna start working on like 3 weekly videos or something like that until now. And so this is my first proper venture into the YouTube world. Like I stopped, sat down and thought about it, and I was like, it's always been my dream. Why don't I actually do something about it? Why don't I actually try? And so that's what this whole new reboot of this channel is. You'll find maybe like 1 old video on here where my name was LC Motes. And since then I've rebranded to Joinen to sort of relaunch, because Joinen is easier to remember, and also I wanted to sort of set things new. At the moment, this is the YouTube journey part 1. There are positives and negatives to part 1 of the YouTube journey. So difficult to put in all this work and get very little return. But there are definitely positives. You know, you get to actually connect with just about everyone that comments. So every new viewer, you kind of welcome into your little family and you're like, hey, stick around. And like later on, I won't be able to do that. Hopefully. It's a bad thing to say, but yeah, hopefully eventually I get so many comments that I won't be able to interact with all of them. I mean, that's the goal, but I should enjoy it while I can. I should enjoy being able to interact with every one of you, and I will continue to do so. When there starts getting more comments, I'm sure I will still try and interact with as many of them as I can. I'm just sure I don't understand why people wouldn't. I don't understand any of these people that have this successful YouTube channel and then they're like, sorry, I haven't made videos for the past 3 months. They make that video, they make that one where they're like, but I'm coming back with vengeance. And then they don't. They do like maybe 1 or 2 videos after that, and then they're gone for another like 6 months. And you're like, what are you doing? You have the opportunity of a lifetime to have like the dream job, be able to work anywhere you want in the world, be able to do anything you want, just make sure you video it and put it on a website. And they just like, I've been a bit busy. I've been doing other things. Like, okay, sure enough, sure, fine, I don't mind. If you have other goals, if you have other ambitions, then go ahead and do that. It's just, it's hard for me to understand because this is what I want to do. Like John Cozart, that's his name, isn't it? Paint. Like, he was nominated for a Shorty Award. Was it Shorty? You're one of the, yeah, Shorty Awards, isn't it? He was nominated. I'm like, dude, you don't deserve to be nominated. Yeah, for some freak, like, you make one video every like year and you get millions of views. Your content is good, but you don't deserve to be nominated for a YouTube award because you're not a YouTuber if you just abandon YouTube. Mitchell Davis, one of my favorites. Like, I swear all my favorite channels just stop. They all just die. Live, love, live for you old folk. One of my all-time favorite YouTubers, but check out how many videos he posts now. I don't consider him a YouTuber anymore. If he started again and was doing things consistently, then sure, but he's just not. So like, you're not a YouTuber. What are you doing? Like, all right. Getting a little bit judgy, getting a little bit preachy. I understand people have different, what's the word? Priorities in life. They have other priorities. Fair enough. Waffle John, Tech Waffle, Tech 7, Jay Quachi. All of them, same person. He is actually my #1 favorite YouTuber of all time. And he just quit. He works like a job. He does like job stuff. Oh gosh. I promise, I'm making a promise, a live, what's the word I'm thinking of? Public. I'm making a public promise right now on my channel that if I ever achieve success on YouTube to the point where it's making me the money that a job otherwise would, I'm not leaving. It's not happening, all right? There it is. That's my little 2017 resolution for the rest of my life. Hashtag real, hashtag let's be honest. That's not the context here. I'm a guy, you're a guy. You maybe not a guy. I think my statistics show that there's like a 50-50% chance that you're a guy. 50 rounds up, so you're a guy. You heard it here first. 50 rounds up. I've introduced the backdrop. I've introduced the 3 types of content I plan on working on, at least for now. Everyone, you change up your whole channel dealio to keep it fresh, all that kind of thing. But at the moment, I'm just a bit lost, so I'm focusing in on 3 types of content. That's entertainment, conversation, and information. And with that direction, with that backdrop, with that, comes the promise that I'm not gonna be the Mitchell Davis, the P-A-I-N-T, the Waffle John. I'm gonna be the Fred. I'm gonna be the Shane Dawson. I'm gonna be another channel that I don't like. I'm gonna go down kicking and screaming. You can't have me. Other places, I will forever be here doing this. Join the community, become one of us, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Brussels sprouts.